Keystone Unlimited All-Star Muscle Kart Racing here. Quarter point national point night here at Stonybrook Super Speedway. Thanks to the crew here for putting together another awesome facility as the track is coming together. The sky is starting to darken up a little bit. The lights are on and a Saturday night shootout begins. Heat number one of the muscle kart racing here. Before they fire up here and turn these horsepower muscle karts onto the track, on the point will be the 38 of Randy Adair for Heat 1. It's outside the 707 of Paul Deasy. Inside row number 2, the 999. That's being driven by Hillary Truitt this week. Outside the 28 of Brian Cherry, and rounding out the field, the XXX of Brandon Oldham. And they do 2 sets of practices here at Stonybrook Speedway, and I watched Oldham and the XXX go from half a lap back to pass the leader and put another half a lap there in the practice session. So he's got a very quick ride in that XXX. As we get ready to line them up here again, Randy Adair on the point with the 707 of Paul Deasy on the outside. And some troubles there for the 20 here today, so Mark has decided to give up the 999 ride tonight and see how it goes out there. So pretty anxious to see how it turns out. All right, green flag flies, and we are underway as the 38 of Randy Adair jumps the early lead with Paul Deasy in the 707 in that second spot. Brandon Oldham, the XXX, has made his way up to the 3rd position as the 28 of Brian Cherry slows and pulls off into the infield on the backstretch. Coming through 3 and 4 right now, it's Adair by 5 lengths over the 707 of Deasy. Then 2 more lengths back to XXX of Oldham, and then 5 more back to the 999, and it gets turned around into the infield. As getting a little bit squirrely there, trying to get in and off the track there. As a 999 has some problems with the 38 of Randy Adair coming off the track. Going down the backstretch, the XXX of Brandon Oldham is the leader, going through 3 and 4. Right now, Oldham has got about 4 lengths on the 707 of Paul Deasy. Then the 999, Hillary Truitt in that 3rd spot, as Adair and Cherry have both come off the track. Going down through the backstretch into 3 and 4. The XXX of Brandon Oldham is your leader, crossing the line right now. By about half a straightaway, maybe 3/4, 707 of Deasy, then the 999 of Truitt. Across the line now is Brian Cherry, who come back in from the infield there. And he wasn't actually off the track, he was just there waiting to get back on. So Cherry's back out there on the field. As they got 2 more circuits left to go, the XXX of Brandon Oldham going down the backstretch through 3 and 4. Going to take the white flag about a straightaway back to 707 of Paul Deasy. Then through 3 and 4 now is then 999 of Hillary Truitt through 3 and 4, or through 1 and 2. Brian Cherry in the 28. Then coming out is your take the checkered flag, XXX of Brandon Oldham. By a good solid straightaway over the 707 of Paul Deasy. And out of 3 and 4 right now is the 3rd place cart, the 999 of Hillary Truitt, and Brian Cherry in the 28. A lot of all-around action there. Very fast XXX cart there. We'll see if Brandon can keep the handle on as we get ready to get into heat number 2 coming up a little later on. Keystone Unlimited All-Stars on Keystone Lightning.
The Keystone Unlimited All-Stars and Keystone Lightning are brought to you by Bergfeld Racing Enterprises, also known as BRE Small Engines. They've been servicing the needs of karters since 1978. Located in Western PA, Bergfeld Racing can service your engine needs from kids' karts to the largest 2- and 4-cycle race engines. Bergfeld Racing also produces the Bergfeld Bumper, one of the most popular aftermarket bumpers for karting, and so much more. Check them out online at bergfeldracing.com.
As we get ready to fire up heat number 2 for the Keystone Unlimited All-Star Muscle Karts here at Stonybrook Super Speedway. as a grumble in the background shows that we are getting ready to turn them loose. On the point for heat number 2, the 28 of Brian Cherry, outside the 999, being driven by Hillary Truitt. Inside row number 2, the 707 of Paul Deasy, outside the 38 of Randy Adair. And then rounding out the field, the XXX of Brandon Oldham. That XXX card has been fast all night long here, so definitely want to keep an eye on that hot rod. I'm pretty sure it'll be back up to the front before you know it, so keep an eye on that. A couple other drivers there having some issues and getting them scurried to put back together. Randy Adair's problem falling into a throttle linkage issue, and then Paul Deasy having a coil issue, but all able to get them swapped around and ready to go for this round of heats here. So as we got them lined up here, again, muscle car racing here at Stonybrook Super Speedway. On the point, the 28 of Brian Cherry, Hillary Truitt and a 999 on the outside, as they're all bunched up here and are getting ready to turn them loose. Green flag flies and we are underway as the field separates and signals back down into the inside lanes and going down through the backstretch. On the points, Brian Cherry in the 28 by about 3 lengths over the 707 of Paul Deasy, another length and a half to the 38 of Randy Adair, XXX of Brandon Oldham, then Hillary Truitt in the 999. As they come across the front stretch into turns 1 and 2, your leader, Brian Cherry's got the back bumper of the 707 of Paul Deasy, not touching, but close enough in striking distance. Deasy dips back a little bit, but Randy Adair is looking hard for that second spot, and he's going to nose in and take it at the stripe as they come through turns 1 and 2 one more time. Your point leader is the 28 of Brian Cherry. Second spot, Randy Adair in the 38, and he closes in on the backstretch, but falls back going into 3 and 4. Cherry is your leader in the 28, followed by the 38 of Randy Adair. Going back another length to the 707 of Paul Deasy as Adair challenges for the lead. As Cherry goes high, must be having an issue with the 28. He goes high and lets the field pass as they go through 3 and 4 right now. Cherry falls back into line with Adair on the point spot. 707 of Paul Deasy in that second spot. XXX of Brandon Oldham. Then the 28 of Brian Cherry through and rounding out the field, the 999 of Hillary Truitt through 3 and 4 right now is your leader. Randy Adair in the 38 by a good strong 4 car lengths over the 707 of Paul Deasy. Go back another 4 or 5 to the XXX of Brandon Oldham. Then about 6 more as the 999 has spun into the infield and the caution flag will come out. And we're going to bunch the field up here one more time. Again, Randy Adair in the 38 on the point spot. 707 of Paul Deasy, XXX. And the green flag flies, and we are back to racing as the field still shook out pretty good whenever that green flag is thrown as they go through turns 1 and 2 one more time. And it looks like Randy Adair is going to lead the pack through 3 and 4 by 3 lengths going into 3 and 4 with Deasy in that second spot. Oldham looking high for that lane as they get the signal. Only a few more circuits left to go. Down the backstretch one more time is your leader, the 38 of Randy Adair. Second spot, the 707 of Paul Deasy. As the white flag is out, Brandon Oldham, the XXX in that third spot, 28 of Brian Cherry. And coming out of 3 and 4 right now is the 999 driven by Hillary Truitt as they go through turns 1 and 2. Down the backstretch to take the checker, and across the front stretch, it's Randy Adair in the 38. Challenge for the second spot, but not quite enough for Brandon Oldham to take it away from Paul Deasy. And fourth spot's going to go to Brian Cherry in the 28, 999, Hillary Truitt to round out the field. Heat 1, Heat 2 in the books. Feature coming up soon. Keep it here. Definitely want to check these muscle carts out right here in this quarter point race night at Stonybrook Super Speedway.
Unlimited All-Stars are also brought to you by Weebly, the official website provider for the Keystone Unlimited All-Stars, KeystoneAllstars.weebly.com. Find out everything about the All-Stars at KeystoneAllstars.weebly.com. And for the latest information on the Unlimited All-Stars, rules, and merchandise, head to UnlimitedAllStars.org, the official national website of the Unlimited All-Stars.
Keystone Unlimited All-Star Muscle Kart Racing here at Stonybrook Super Speedway. Feature time of this quarter point event here for this evening. And on the pole, the 707 of Paul Deasy outside the Triple X of Brandon Oldham. 38 next in line there, that's Randy Adair outside the 999 of Hillary Truitt in that ride. And Brian Cherry in the 28 to round out the field. So we'll see how things go here tonight. Paul having some trouble there before we're getting ready to come out, so we'll see if he's able to hold on to that point spot. You can't count out the Triple X there, Brandon Oldham, the Keystone point leader, who's been on a rocket here tonight. That thing has been flying. So we'll see how things go in that. You can't count out also Randy Adair, two-time KUAS champion back-to-back, 2011, 2012. And he was really showing some strength there, winning heat number 2. So as those muscle carts fire up right now and getting ready to be turned loose out in the track, here we go. And for the feature here. And we'll get all these muscle carts bunched up here and get ready to turn them loose. All 5 muscle carts going to start the feature for this evening. Again, on the point will be the 707 of Paul Deasy, outside the Triple X of Brandon Oldham, inside row number 2, the 38 of Randy Adair. Hillary Truitt driving the 999 in that 4th position, and Brian Cherry in the 28 to round out the field as the field crosses the flag stand here. It's turns 1 and 2. They're being held. They're getting a nice tight bunch here as they get ready to turn them loose. Flagman looking for a nice clean start here on this feature, and we're looking to put on a great show of muscle cart racing for all the fans here at Stonybrook. Green flag flies and we are underway as Deasy is able to hold on the lead and gives it up in turns 1 and 2 to Brandon Oldham in the Triple X. Triple X Brandon Oldham by 3 kart lengths over the 707 of Paul Deasy. Another link back to the 38 of Randy Adair as they go through turns 3 and 4 right now. The 999 turns it around in turns 3 and 4. And it's going to bring the caution flag out. Getting a little bit into the loose stuff on the outside there, washing out. As they all follow in the line, the Triple X of Brandon Oldham on the point, 707 of Paul Deasy in 2nd, 38 of Randy Adair in that 3rd spot, 28 of Brian Cherry and Hillary Truitt driving the 999. As the green flag flies and we are back underway. As Deasy there's Oldham jumps out to the early lead there. Those teammate yellow carts, sometimes you get them mixed up a little bit, but Oldham jumps out to the early lead. Randy Adair takes that 2nd spot. He's back about 3 kart lengths, go back another 2 to the 707 of Deasy. 3 more to Brian Cherry in the 28. Then Truitt in the 999 as they go through turns 1 and 2 in the backstretch one more time. And your leader, the Triple X of Brandon Oldham, by about 3 lengths, maybe 2 and change, as Randy Adair is closing in quickly as they go down through the front stretch into turns 1 and 2. Through 1 and 2 one more time as the tail of the field passes through, back stretch into 3 and 4. Your leader, the Triple X of Brandon Oldham, Randy Adair goes really wide in turns 1 and 2, and is able to hold on and not lose any positions or catch the wall there, as it looks like he's getting a little bit slick the higher up you go on the track, so it's a matter of catching that groove. And Oldham goes high, Adair right in his trails, and he catches right up to him, pulls right up to his back bumper, and is sitting there on his back bumper down the backstretch as those 2 karts has opened up a good part of a straightaway lead on the field through 3 and 4 right now. Your leader, Brandon Oldham in the Triple X, 38 of Randy Adair in that 2nd spot. 707 of Paul Deasy about 10 kart lengths back. Go back another 10 to the 28 of Brian Cherry, then the 999 of Hillary Truitt through 3 and 4 one more time. Your leader, and a challenge for the lead as Randy Adair goes to the inside and takes the point spot away. Oldham gets up in the high loose stuff and has to back off, and that gives Adair quite a bit of straightaway lead there. And the 999 turns it around in turns 3 and 4, catching a cone. And it's going to bring the caution out. As grip seems to be an issue here tonight. Matter of finding grip, and the 999's going to pull it into the infield and off the track and turn it off there. All right, that gives us 4 right now. Signal one more circuit to go. And the 38 of Randy Adair on the point spot. Brandon Oldham right there close to him. And Paul Deasy, everybody's all bunched back up here for a final stomp for the feature. And the finish as the green flag flies and Adair jumps to the early lead with Oldham in that second spot, with Deasy in that third position, all staying within a few kart lengths of one another down the backstretch through 3 and 4. It's the 38 of Randy Adair on the point spot as they get to mark a halfway, as Oldham goes real wide and loose on the front stretch, and he's given up almost a good solid 8 lengths to Adair in the 38. Going back another 3 to the 707. Brian Cherry about 6 more back from there, down through 3 and 4 and across the front stretch. One more time and down through your leader, the 38 of Randy Adair. He's got a pretty solid lead on the field. And Adair comes through 3 and 4 right now and across the front stretch into 1 and 2. 5 more circuits left to go. And Adair's opened up a good solid 3/4 of a straightaway lead on the field through 3 and 4. Again, the 38 of Randy Adair on the point spot. Triple X of Brandon Oldham in that second position. 707 of Paul Deasy. And Brian Cherry in the 28. Down the backstretch one more time is your leader through 3 and 4 as the Triple X is slowing and pulls off to the infield. Problems with the Brandon Oldham in that Triple X. And that's going to leave about a half a lap lead for Randy Adair over the second place kart of Paul Deasy in the 707 through 3 and 4 one more time as the caution flag is out. Caution flag is out. And there's something going on out there as Oldham's receiving some attention from a track official out there and is shedding off some clothes, so I'm not quite sure what's happening out there, but what I'm guessing is a chain may have popped and come up and caught him in the arm, and they're just making sure that there's no problems with his arm or anything like that and that he's okay. We're going to come down here. We got a couple more circuits left here to go. Getting ready to wrap up this feature here tonight as the green flag flies. And Adair's on the lead. He still holds a pretty solid lead here, about 2.5, maybe 3 kart lengths over Deasy in the 707. Going back a couple more lengths to Cherry in the 28. A couple of weeks ago, Randy Adair taking a checker flag this season. Also, Paul Deasy, he took it 2 in a row. And he was looking for his 4th win of this 2013 campaign. Points leader Brandon Oldham in the Triple X there. We'll see how that affects his point structure as we get ready to closer to wrapping up the season. Rolling for the final circuit through 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. And by a good solid 4 kart lengths, Randy Adair in the 38 is your leader, coming out of 3 and 4 right now. And it's going to take the checker flag. Randy Adair in the 38, followed by Paul Deasy in the 707, then the 28 of Brian Cherry. There you go. That's how it wraps up for tonight's quarter point race at Stonybrook Super Speedway. We're off. We're off until the Grand National event in the Lazowski Speedway in Warrensburg, Missouri. But we'll return to action to wrap up the season at Noggle Speedway at the tail end of September. Thanks for joining us and checking out all this great muscle kart racing action.